Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Rollins teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Is complete. That's Zay Flowers. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. Get some space around midfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 38 out of the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. What's that?
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
180. Regular. What's that?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, 180.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
180. Regular. What's that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
What's that?
At the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
180. Stop.
That's complete right side. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offensive line fast.
Hey, run there!
21-yard line.
Up, up! Start!
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hurry, hurry! Running! Hey, alert 33! Real. What's that?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down. Here's Lamar. This one's caught. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready! To what? Ready! Ready, shot! Ready! Ready, shot!
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get on! Ready! Get on! You are X. You are X. Go ahead. Ready!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
T-Run.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Will begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Good. 180. Run. Pistol.
From the gun, Mayfield. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Real. Watch out.
Throwing again is Baker. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
180. Regular. That's hot.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have a little further up past their own 30.
Onward.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
180.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
It's hot. 180. Back.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Ravens trying to add to their lead. Jackson keeping it himself. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here. Again, this is Mitchell. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, middle.
Air it out on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Raymond. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hurry! 180! What's that?
Mayfield throwing out of the pistol. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Good. Alert! 180! What's that?
Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
6. 20. Regular. Hey, alert 33. Regular. Check. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Go to him again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Hurry! What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it an 11-point ball game. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Hey! Get on! Hey! You! Middle!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw it. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Mitchell up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180! Hey, alert 33!
To throw, Mayfield. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bron? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
What's that?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real.
1st down, here's Baker. Finds his back complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Regular. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Get in the end zone, man. Scott.
Baker now from the gun. They got hand on it, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. It's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Shut up! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
There's another for it. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 5-yard pickup sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Tight end going in motion here. With the gun here, Rush. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, trying his field goal for the Ravens. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Luke knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, alert! JD! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again! Kicked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Sit hot! 180!
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
180!
Here's Mitchell again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and just 2 to go.
180! Oh.
This is Mitchell. And he's going to have enough for the first first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the right side. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
180.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Running right with Mitchell. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Point it right.
Another carry for him. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Watch, watch!
Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Point it right. 180! Done.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They tied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Mitchell on the carry. And he got what he could there, all the way to the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Alpha, sit on! 180! 180! Nice shot! Sit on!
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's a type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell. Has nothing on that one. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. Keep it safe, push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Sit on! 180! Nice shot!
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.